A while since I've uploaded a video here, and this is really an opportune time for me to come on here and try to help you out. So I know right now a lot of countries, especially here in the US, are kind of in the middle of a shutdown with all this virus stuff that's going on. And this is a time when soccer players, especially like kids that I've worked with in the past, if they've gone through injury or if their season has gotten postponed or anything like that has ever happened, I try to teach them this lesson that I'm going to teach you today. And this is going to apply to you no matter where you live in the world, and no matter what you're going through. I really want you to watch this from start to finish. And after you get done watching this video, if you have any questions, comment below this video. I know I haven't uploaded on here in a while. It's been a couple years, but I woke up today and I thought, I needed to share something with you because I really want to help you out during this time, because I know right now this can be a dark and depressing time. I know a lot of kids that I train, they had to end their season early because of the coronavirus. And that doesn't mean just because your season ended that you can't get better. And I'm going to break this down and make it very simple. And again, after you get done watching, comment below this video and let me know if you have any questions. So now if you see on the screen here, it says choose your path. And on the right side, it says 99% of players do this. And on the left side, it says 1% of players do this. And I know this because I'm not this guy who just started a YouTube channel, right? What most people don't know is way before I started my YouTube channel, I actually started a legitimate private training business. And I've been doing that for over 10 years now. And I've worked with thousands of kids personally, way before I started doing anything online. And what I've seen though is players who are in the 1%, they do things very different than those who are in the 99%. And if you look at your own teammates, right, I would expect there to maybe be one player on your team who does what I'm going to talk about in the 1%. And hopefully that's you. If it's not you, we need that to be you. And everyone else is going to do what the 99% of players do. And let's talk about that right now. So in this situation, like, the season shut down or you're not going to be able to practice for an extended period of time, all right, the 99%ers, what they do is they sit on the sidelines and they're waiting right now to be told what to do. So they're waiting for their coach or they're waiting for their parents to say, hey, like, you're going to go back and start on this day. Or, hey, can't go back at all for the rest of the season. So there's players that are waiting, and that is the majority. So these kids that are waiting, ultimately they get worse, right? And the next stage is they start blaming everyone. They start blaming everyone for the situation with the coronavirus. They start getting upset. They take it out on other people. So instead of taking ownership, they start to blame others and point the finger, all right? And then when that happens, there's more self-doubt because they're not active, right? While they're complaining and wasting time, others are improving, right? So the self-doubt starts to creep in because they're like, man, am I going to be able to play again? Or why should I train right now if our team is not training? That's that's something that I know happens with players. If there's a cancellation or something going on, they're going to think, well, no one else is training, so why the heck should I do it? Okay? And then what happens is players who love soccer, they start going on their phones and they start watching videos like on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, whatever you watch. And they start consuming everything, but they don't create opportunities for themselves. And there's a big difference there. If you're spending all your time just watching videos, sure, you can learn and get better. That's one of the reasons why I started this channel a long time ago was to teach players technically how to get better, right? But there's only so much you can really learn in a given day. You have to go take action. You have to implement what you learn. And that's the difference here. You're either going to be a consumer and just go watch a bunch of videos to, waste your time or go watch Netflix and, because you have an extra week off or 2 weeks off or maybe the extra month off of school, you're just going to go waste your time, or you're going to create your own opportunities. And the creating your opportunities stems into what the 1%ers do, all right? And this is what the 1%ers do. They're in the arena. They're not on the sidelines, all right? So when you're in the arena, that means you're not waiting for anyone to tell you what to do. You make your own choices. You decide what you are going to do when you wake up in the morning, right? And then what they do is they take full ownership and responsibility. And I could give you so many examples of kids that I've trained in the past that are playing in college right now on full scholarships. Like the stuff they decide to do throughout the week is different than what most kids do. They wake up, they're on a mission, they know what to do, their day is planned out. They treat soccer like it's a real job. They don't just show up, right? They take care of their body, they're going to sleep at night at a good time, they're getting enough sleep. They're doing things the right way, and they do the small details the right way, right? And what happens is when you take ownership and you have full responsibility, you have a training routine. That means you're getting better every day, while everyone else that is just doing whatever, like they're not going to improve while you improve. So this means when you come back to your season, you are better than where you are right now, and that's how it should be. That's a huge problem that happens in the summer. Most players in the summer just take 2 months off and they try to, rest. And then other players get better during that time. And then, when that player who did nothing over the summer, when they get back in the fall season, they're not as good as they were when they entered the spring. They've gotten worse. Then you have to take time and rebuild. And it's almost like you're taking a step back at the end of every season. And then you're having to take a step forward when you play again, and you go back. You cannot really track your improvement that way. So you need to have a daily routine that you're following. And when you do that, you wake up, you know what to do, and you're going to get better. Especially if you have a lot of time on your hands right now. If you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm just going to do whatever today. Well, guess what? That's your decision. You are deciding to not improve. That's on you. And that's what 99% of all kids out there, that's what they do. They like to just do whatever and go with the flow. You shouldn't be that way, right? You should have a routine that you follow, right? And then also, when you're in the arena, you're using this time to focus more on self-development. How can you improve in every aspect? How you spend your time is really, really important. These are things I've talked about in the book that we published a couple of years ago. It's called The Journey to Greatness. I don't even sell it really on our website anymore. It's part of one of our programs that you can go get. But that's something that's really important, like how you think of yourself, what you're doing with your free time. All of that's going to contribute to how you start performing later on when you get back into your season. So I hope these things helped. Now, over the next couple of weeks, I am going to be posting a couple more videos, very similar to this. They're going to be longer. It's going to be me behind a computer, and I'm going to be breaking down multiple ways you can get better over the next month or next couple of months, while this coronavirus is happening. And, you're going to be able to choose which path you want to take. You can be on the sidelines, or you can be in the arena. That is 100% up to you. Now, if you are a serious player and you want help and you want a done-for-you training routine and you need one-on-one help, as you want to progress with soccer and you want to continue to get better, all I want you to do is send me an email. You can see it on the screen. It's info@onlinesoccerskills.com. And I'll hook you up this week with a free 7-day trial to any of our programs. You can check out all of our programs if you want. You can check out an individual program. But if you shoot me an email there, just give me maybe 24 hours to get back to you, and I'll send you a link to where you can access that. But that's it, guys. Hopefully this video was helpful. And if you have any questions, comment below, and stay positive during this time.